as today to see who will walk out as champion of the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a squad from the American, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. Bringing it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Mean Green offense will take the field and they'll get this thing underway. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups, high-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good at...
Breaks into the open. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
North Texas in the hurry up. Let's talk a minute about North Texas. They were really excited about the verbal commitment from a three-star quarterback. They really need to get good talent like that, guys who can develop and potentially become stars.
Well, this is a program that's not used to having this talented of a quarterback coming out of high school. Oftentimes, this program has had to develop guys so that they're ready by their junior or senior year to have success. This guy changes that dynamic a little bit, though, and because of it, you can see fans are so excited about the future.
Got his man out of the backfield. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on second down. From the gun, he leads it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. All right, guys, let's chat a little bit about North Texas. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a three-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
That whole building gets excited because transfer pool is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer pool.
Hunt is in the air. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will go to work for the first time today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Guys, let's take a minute here and look big picture for Tennessee. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a 4-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. He plays so many DBs at one time. This is a position I feel like you can transition to college really well. The expectations for him are going to be high.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. He's got him. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. And the Vols headed quickly to the line. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Tennessee. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive lineman gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often. And I just need a crease. I need you offensive linemen just like right here. Great job holding the point of attack. Don't let any penetration come in. Give me a little sliver, and then you see the running back Palmer. He'll do the rest, lower his shoulder, and make sure he gets the first down.
Yeah, it means a lot to this offense, too, to have a guy like this that always just seems to fall forward. He always, in these short yardage situations, knows where that first down marker is, and he's able to get those hidden yards in piles, driving his legs to help keep this drive alive.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Guys, let's take a minute here and look big picture for Tennessee. I'm sure you guys saw this. One of the top running backs in the country, 5-star guy, gave a verbal commitment last week. What's the expectation for him as soon as he hits campus?
I mean, you don't get 5 stars very often. And you get 5 stars for a reason because you are a dude. He is a man-child. They want to get him in the door now. They wish they could already have him signed, but the excitement is going to really build for this young man.
The Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Gets it past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
We're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. Pocket breaking down. Had to throw it before he wanted. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
Pushes ahead. And he kicks it in for a score. Touchdown, Volunteer. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
He just matriculated the ball down the field. They were so impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
Coming out with it, it's Coleman. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. North Texas in the hurry up. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. To the air on second down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. North Texas will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. No fair catches here, looking for room. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking for space. It's Lewis.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going.
Turning it on. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Watching this Tennessee running back, man, he just runs with so much purpose, and it reminds me of guys that I used to play against, Jamal Lewis and Travis Henry, 2 great vol running backs that used to really test the physicality of our Gator defenses in some of those great games we had back in the late 90s. This dude right here, man, he just wears you down every single carry.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Offside defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to pass. It's Aguilar. Makes the grab on the left. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. So first down here as they go back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. The Volunteers want to crank the tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And the Volunteers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw on 3rd. Caught near the sticks. It's Jefferson. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
He's got the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
The Vols are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. The screen, and watch out. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on third down. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He splits the uprights, and now the lead's extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Give to the running back. There he goes. Out across the 30, marked down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. North Texas in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Let's talk a minute about North Texas. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
Quick release by the QB. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Offense gets set for second down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Makes the catch. It's Evans. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Mean Green. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
The screen game is such a big part of this offense. A nice job by the quarterback holding on to it until the last possible second, and the O-line getting downfield, picking up their blocks. They make it about as easy as they can for this running back to find the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So here is the Tennessee offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
The Volunteers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. Fires to the right. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season.
Yeah, and that's the problem when you get in second and forever. The defense knows they make you one-dimensional. They know you're going to take shots down the field. They stay deep, they break on the football, and they take advantage of the opportunity.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Leaves it with the running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. North Texas in the hurry up. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Pulls it in. Headed to the end zone. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, North Texas.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds a tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the Volunteers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Makes the grab. It's Staley. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. Throws for the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this 1st half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Leaves it with the back. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Vols will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Got the quick completion. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Evans. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Mean Green trying to convert on 3rd and short. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Quarterback on the keeper. Brings into the open. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. North Texas has it going to work with another 1st down. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Timeout, North Texas.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Already find a hole in that secondary. Touchdown, Mean Green. A great catch and run for 6.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Dropping back, it's Aguilar. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just enough time for one final play of the half. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, in a season filled with magical moments, even more here today in this Gator Bowl.
We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season. Turning it on! And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Vols want to pick up the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. The play action fake. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
And you thought maybe in the second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Quickly to the tight end. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
To the air, it's Aguilar. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see them develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Finds his big tight end. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The Volunteers have their offense in high gear. He uncorks one deep. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Great running backs consistently make people miss, and he did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, and to the next, and to the next. The offensive line going to have to do a lot better job, giving him some more space so he can get out in the open field and make some plays for this offense.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Matthews. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Pass interference.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. No good. After the missed field goal, still down by 11.
Oh, and that ball just inches away from being in every highlight around the country. That was an absolute bomb. Just couldn't quite get it far enough.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. North Texas in the hurry up. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Evans. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle to give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Defense wants to bring the heat. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the back. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Just keep slinging it. Bringing the heat. He'll try to do it himself. There he goes. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. North Texas will come to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has 1 stop. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And this one is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. Power football with the run. Got the first down. Looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense threatening 1st and 10 from the 31. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's a great play by the defense. They've got the lead by a lot here in the third quarter, and the offense is trying to run at them, and they just completely blew that thing up. Big tackle for loss. They've now put him in an obvious passing situation. Expect them to pin their ears back, try to get after the quarterback here.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. They didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Good, right down the boulevard. Now a two-possession game at 24-13.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Got his man on the right. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got two-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Second down, he'll throw it. Takes the easy throw in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got an open man. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out. If they're going to cut into this deficit, let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. They'll go back to work with the first down in the final period. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Haven't seen a lot of that in this game so far. This offense has been clicking on all cylinders, lighting up the scoreboard, high level of execution. They were looking good on this drive until that play right there. And finally, the defense is able to make something positive happen from themselves on a critical third down.
And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. From the shotgun, the inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. North Texas in the hurry up. DB's right up on the receiver. Going to swing it on second down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
On third down, going up top. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And now the lead is even bigger. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here is the Tennessee offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt, but this offense would like him and prefer...
Breaks into the open. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Motion from the back. Scanning the field, it's Aguilar. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
And the Volunteers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And the Vols are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
Nice execution by the offense on 3rd down, understanding what they had to do to get the first down, pass complete, move the sticks, new set of downs.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
This defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Going to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
He's got it on the run. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Vols! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers him well and not give back that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Coleman. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. They'll try the counter. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. North Texas will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's got it near midfield. And the returner will be brought down. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Here's the conundrum for the defensive coordinator. Do you stay aggressive, or do you protect and play a little more conservatively with the lead and just a few minutes left? And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Vols in the hurry up.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in the groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
Just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, David. They can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's Aguilar. Fires to the big fella. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They piece together, and the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. The Volunteers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
And the Volunteers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. Has to get there to move the sticks. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking to throw. Sets up the screen. Touchdown, Tennessee! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
And in this situation now, if you're on offense, what do? Do you kick the extra point, tie it, and hope for overtime, or are you aggressive? Do you decide to go for 2 right here and see if you can take the lead with just seconds left in the game?
He'll bring it out. It's Coleman. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
North Texas can dig into that playbook on 2nd and short. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the 4th. North Texas comes to the line on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on! Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left. North Texas has it going to work with another 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback started taking a couple shots from the pocket. There's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Complete downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the third time tonight. This kicker's already 2 for 2 on the night, and he can say good night by knocking it through here. He slides that just inside the right upright. They have grabbed the lead in the waning seconds of the game, and they are so close to victory. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. To the air, it's Aguilar. Under fire. A deep throw as the clock winds down. It's incomplete.